go back kidogo. Yeah, nice. Beautiful blue sky, sunny morning. Now, one of the things that I learned over the weekend is that do not trust the weather. Utoke kwa nyumba vile unajisikia. This was the same predicament on Saturday morning. Lakini wacha nikuambie kitu. I left here. Nimevaa tu venye ninataka. Nikaenda Kinagofu. My friend. Ile mvua ilininyeshea hiyo siku. Oh my God. Oh my God. Nilirudi kwa shop nikaomba jiko. Nikauke. What? So I don't trust the way. Hata ikuwe inakaa aje. I learned my lesson on Saturday. Never trust the blue skies and the sunny mornings. Anything can happen and they change. Well, sijakuja hapa kuwatangazia hali ya hewa. Mimi hapana Ngwata Francis. Mimi hapana Ngwata Francis. Kazi yangu hapana kutangaza hali ya hewa. Yeah. I'm excited. I'm happy today. It's December. It's the 4th day of December. We are 4 days in. Man. Yeah, look at how far we've come. Anyway, I don't know why this thing keeps going bright and then this camera needs to decide which thing it wants to pick. Unataka kuchukua bright ama unataka kukaa ukienda dark and bright. The hell? Anyway, I want to make this quick because I'm about to leave and go to work. Yeah. Nende mahali natoaga pesa. Kakae hapo. So there's this content creator that I actually enjoy watching his content on TikTok. I don't know his name. He has a very long name on TikTok. However, he does this kind of videos where he goes and maybe he gets a chick. Maybe kwa barabara. I don't know how they get their people. Sijui venye wanapatanga hao watu. They probably go to a campus outside and they hang around because there are so many chicks coming in and out. And so this is what he does. Anaulizanga madem to make for like their boyfriend's number or the person they have a crush on, and then he calls them with his phone. Alasa dem anaongea. Hey, ni aje? I've been having a crush on you since we were in class 8. Okay, ikuagi hiyo extreme, but I love that content. That content is amazing. Let me tell you, the best thing that has ever happened since we moved to the digital space is content creation. People have become super creative, and I love that content because, and I've picked, actually this video today is actually based on this guy's content, and salute to you if you ever get to watch this video. Salute, you're doing a good job, endelea. So he gets these guys, I've even seen the one with guys, but mostly I'm going to pick on the one that is got on my dame. And he calls them, and he's like, so the chick now talks and says, hey, Mike, of course, the guy knows who she is. So they start talking, they've been vibing for a while, and then he's like, hey, you know what? I've been having a crush on you for a while now. What do you think we should do about it? Amazing content. Now, I'm going to pick something from both sides. That's one side of it. The other side of it is he gets someone who is in a relationship and they do a prank call on like the boyfriend. So he's like, hey, it's normally hata mademu huku, hata machali huku, but I'm going to pick the women here on this particular conversation because I find it to be super amazing how he does that content. So he gets these guys, they're in a relationship, and of course the chick goes up and like, hey, let's do a prank. You're going to call your boyfriend and break up with him. So he calls with his phone, and then the chick talks. And he's like, hey, nimekuwa nikiona hii relationship hakuna pali inaenda, naona tu to break up. Now, I've brought two aspects of this situation, of this content, and today I want to base this conversation on that. So every time a guy is called by, if the guy is on the receiving end of the phone call, and the chick says, I want us to break up. Most guys don't have anything more to say. They're like, okay, sawa. And probably they hang up the phone, so he has to call them back and say it is a prank, or he calls back several times and they don't pick up. For me, inakuanga amazing kuona venye when a chick breaks up with a guy, it's so, or especially on the phone, it's so like, sawa, it's okay, sawa, si wewe ndo umeamua hivyo, sawa. And probably the guy hangs up. I even saw another one pale iliingia hadi matusi, we ishia, nimekuwa so the chick starts off with creating a scenario, unajua nimekuwa nikicheat na feel guilty, so nataka kuend hii relationship yangu na wewe. And the guy is like, pia mi nimekuwa nikicheat na best yako. And the chick gets angry, like literally. Literally, the chick called to tell this guy, nimekuwa nikicheat na sioni hii relationship ikienda mahali, so nataka hii relationship ishe. So the guy is like, okay, sawa. But before hang up, pia nataka kuambia pia mi nimekuwa nikicheat na best yako. In fact, hata ile siku nilikuambia si yuko online nilikuwa na yeye. I mean, it's a whole awkward situation. Or the other one where let's flip the coin to the other side. The other one where the kachik is talking to her crush and she's like, nimekuwa nikikucrushia for a while, and what do you think we should do now? And of course the guy is like, oh wow. Most guys are super amazed, like, wow. Hata mi imagine nimekuwa nikikucrushia, ni vile sikuwa najua nitakwambia aje. It's a beautiful, it's beautiful content, by the way, when you actually get to watch it. When you actually watch it with an open mind. Unajua kuna wale si watch vitu na feelings. You watch movies with feelings, everything with feelings. You're like, But when you actually watch it with an open mind, there's so much, you pick out so many lessons from it. And today's lesson, I want to pick it up from that. Hiyo kuku imebakisha siku kadhaa ni kule. That's hapo inapiga hapa kelele. Bakisha wiki kadhaa. Today is 4th, bakisha siku mbao. 20 days of making noise on my videos and you are eating. Keep doing that. Anyway, so like I was saying, most of us, we watch videos and we react to things with our emotions and our feelings. But when you actually look at it from a normal civil standpoint, I don't know why this camera is going dark on me. Come on, man, I'm wearing white. Reflect something, god damn it. So I think makosa yenye sisi ufanyaga as a people when we date and we do all that is we get into it with feelings. And I see that when I'm watching these guys' videos. They're amazing videos. And every time I see that, I'm like, wow. For us as men, we are so easy. It is so easy for a woman to let a man go. And it is also so easy for a woman to get a man. Like atunanga ile ati, hey, listen, let's meet and talk about that. Wale wase wote nimeona wakipigiwa simu, is only one or two phone calls nimesikia msee amesema hebu tuongee kuhusu hiyo tukimeet in person, sababu saizi on the phone kidogo, and so it is so easy to get a man and it's so easy to dump to say goodbye to a man. We've become utilities. I've said this in a previous video. And I think as men, we need to finally get to a place where we are like, you know what, I'm not going to be a utility anymore. Because for this situation to change, it all has to do with mindset. The day as a man, I change my mindset and I decide, you know what, I will never be easily manipulated or easily taken away. That is the day as a man I wake up. That is the day as a man I begin to see things for what they really are. And you get to, unakuwa ni kama mchele, unachagua uchafu kwa mchele. You are able to now see, this is edible, this hii ni ya kutupwa, hii ni mchanga, hii ni nini, it's the same thing. So, from this guy's content, which is super brilliant, I have picked out this lesson that as a man, I think saizi pali tumefika, we have to get to this point where you understand who you are as a person, so that hata dem akiattempt kufanya vitu zingine, like every time I see a chick telling a guy naona to break up, the guy is always simple. Oh, okay, sawa, umeamua hivyo ni sawa, and they hang up and the story inaisha. And I don't know what happens later, but because the guy does not follow up. But I look at those as men who have woken up, who understand, okay, there's nothing I can do about this. Sijai sikia mwanaume ameanza hapo kulia, oh no, usifanye hivyo. No, it's always like, okay, sawa, I accept you have this, it's your decision you've made. Mimi nifanye nini sasa? Si ni sawa, I wish you well in your life. And the guy hangs up and life goes on. So let me pull this nearer so you get to see me, because yeah, that's better. Yeah, my light is going off, so goddamn, I need to prepare myself adequately for these videos. God damn it, Mike. Anyway, so like I'm saying, mi wana hiyo kitu ni jazz sana, because I look at men as people who've woken up. Yes, of course, kuna wale wanaambia, oh, I've had a crush on you since when. Like there was one who actually said, unakumbuka hata ile siku tulikuwa tumekaa sijui wapi nini, nilikuwa nimekucrushia tangu hiyo siku, hata hiyo siku mzae alitokea nini, you know, all those nonsense stories. And that is inakuwa mwanzo wa kama mwanaume kuokotwa, because once you begin to go there, the chick looks at you like, you know, once you can be easily got like that, they don't value you. They don't value you anymore. They don't see you as somebody worth keeping. Women want something that is hard to get. I think pali tumefika dunia imechange. You know, back in the day we used to chase women and they used to say no, and you used to work until that no turns into a yes. That would probably be, you've put in effort like what, 3 or 4 months chasing after this chick, meeting on the road, saying hi, anakulenga, doing all that story back and forth, and you have to mnavurutana hapa kule nini until finally she's like, this guy is worth it. These days, if a chick says no, you just walk. And I've seen so many women react like, squeeze hata mwanaume hata hawakimbizi mtu, ukimwambia tu no anaenda. It's because now we are in a completely different dating marketplace. And you see now women want us to go back to those days where they used to say no and we keep chasing. But we're also in a world where right now, if you keep chasing, you end up looking like a creep. If you keep chasing, you look desperate. If you keep doing the good things that you used to do back in the day, if you did those things now, you become a simp. They call you a simp because you're going all out for this person who does not really want you. And dem akisema no this time round inakuanga amesema no. Like you just take it as a no, and because utashinda hapo mkizungushana mwaka iende miaka ingine irudi, and probably na yeye kuna mtu mwingine anakimbiza, and that other person is telling her no, but she still has to keep chasing because she wants the impossible situation. So she looks at you like, sawa wewe ni nini, but she wants you to keep chasing so she can get that energy and continue chasing that other guy. It's a weird situation yenye tunaishi sahi, but it is what it is. I didn't create the rules. The rules found me here, and so I abide by the rules. And life goes on. Sababu tutafanya nini sasa? Siwezi force mtu kwa maisha yangu. Na siwezi jiforce kwa maisha ya mtu. So we are living in a weird situation. So when I see those videos and I see this guy and the chick's calling and the guy says, okay, ni sawa umeshaamua hivyo ni sawa. And then they are surprised like, what? Hata hakuna kitu ingine. And then sometimes umse will call back, and when he calls back the guy picks up again. It's like, yani babe, hata uwezi fight ya ilikuwa prank nini. So she starts off like, yani hata uwezi uliza mbona umekata tu story like. And that is now the biggest surprise to women today, that men have gotten to a point where we've been rejected so much, so that hata mtu ikwambia kitu sio big deal. You're like, okay, sawa, nataka to break up, ni sawa, si ni uamuzi wako. I mean, siwezi jiforce kwa maisha yako. So kama hivyo ndo umeamua, mimi nifanye aje? It's okay, I wish you well, and I keep moving. And when I do that, apparently it's a problem. Like, what? Unataka nifanye? Unataka nishinde hapo nikikukimbiza alafu sasa ndio uniokote? Hapana. And so that is the world we are living in. It's so funny every time I watch those videos, and I even watch, they're beautiful ones. Kuna zile zo end up vizuri, like this chick has a crush on this guy, and so the chick calls this guy, this content creator. I wish I knew his name, naweza mpea credit mbaya sana, but hiyo jina ameweka hapo ni mrefu bro. It has nini solutions. I'm like, man, that's a long ass name. Anyway, there are beautiful scenarios where the chick calls, she has a crush on this guy, and it ends up very well. You're like, wow, that's good, because this person has chosen this person, and this person has chosen this person, as in wamechaguana. And you can see even in the reaction on the, I mean, part of communication, the most important part of communication is body language. We all know that. And so unaona hata body language ya udem after ule chali ameaccept, ako zile za, oh wow, like this one I watched, and this chick was so like, it was amazing to watch. I actually watched that one to the end, iliniamuse vizuri sana. And I even commented hapo nikasema wow, na nikaondokea. It's beautiful to see. And so it brings me to this next point, where relationships work only when you both choose each other. I know I'm not for relationships. I'm anti-relationships completely. I don't date personally. I don't even want it. But when you see people who have chosen each other, I have friends who have beautiful relationships going. They don't post them online all the time, but I know them, and you can see they have chosen each other. They have chosen each other. This chick has chosen to be with this guy, and this guy has chosen to be with this chick, and they enjoy that moment. Every time they're together, you can see you enjoy their that moment, looking at them, and just inakuanga fiti, because they are not proving a point. They're just themselves. They actually disappear in that zone by themselves. Hata kama mko group ride. I have so many biker friends who are in relationships, but there are those one or two who really stand out to me, because you can see this person chose this guy, and this chick chose this dude, and they are together, and they create a beautiful moment. Kunywa maji ama chai ama whatever umeweka kwa hiyo kikombe, Mike. It's December, so drink everything. So point of this video is, for a relationship to be successful, for those of you who want relationships, sasa songeeni hapa niwape advice kama ango. Is your uncle talking now? If for your relationship to work, you better both choose each other and forget everything else exists. She chooses you, you chooses her. Kunda kendo. Yeah, there you go. You choose her, she chooses you. That relationship will be brilliant, and you come together and create a moment for yourselves. Hakuna mtu ako hapo katikati, hakuna mtu nyinyi tu wawili, world ni yenyu wawili, and you make it beautiful. That one will work. But hii story ati you see a beautiful chick, you want to chase her down the river and everything, everywhere, calling her, texting her, dem kabisa kupendi, everyone can see it. Ni wewe tu uone, unaona tu dem mrembo anakwambia no, bado unaendelea kukimbiza. You're like, eventually she will say yes, but she will say yes after she realizes she cannot get the other guy who's saying no to her, and then you will be the last resort. She'll be like, sasa ule jinsi siwezi mpata, acha tu nikubali hiki, alafu hopefully somewhere down the line nitapatana na mwingine mwenye atakuwa kaa ule atani amuse. That's where now cheating and all this affairs come in, because you chose this person but she didn't choose you. So now you're dating, you're married, and now the person is cheating. Eventually that other guy amemkubali, now she goes out there and gets fucked by her, gets even a child and pins it to you, and now you're raising that other guy's child, because now, I mean, it's a fucked up situation, and that's the world we are living in today. But there are still those good relationships where both parties have chosen to be with each other. It's amazing. And I'm doing this video not to really hate on women, but just to tell men, just wake up, understand the person you are, understand the value you have. I'm not saying anyone is the prize here. Prize you create for yourself. Like I said, hii kikombe ukienda kwa Shiko inatoka 150. I have no idea how she sells this cup. Sijai, but I'm just saying hii kikombe ukienda mahali kama kwa Shiko utaipata na 150. The same kikombe ukienda pale Karen shopping mall utaipata na 3,500. What I'm trying to say is the price, you create the price for yourself. You create the price for yourself. Once you create the price, you put yourself where that price fits. You put yourself in a market where that price fits. Kama wewe ni 150, unajua pahali, unajua ile soko utaenda usimame hapo kwa hiyo soko. Kama wewe ni wa 3,500, you know which market you're going to place yourself in. It's the same product, but different markets. All right? So when it comes to me telling you, man, you are the price, I don't know. You are the price for your market. Wherever your market is, go stand there and be the price ya hiyo soko. Usijipeleke pale na wewe ni wadhao na huko wamezoea kununua 100. Tuamue. The price depends on the market. Kama wewe unafeel wewe ni unafikisha 10,000, jipeleke kwa market ya 10,000. Kaya hapo kwa hiyo market yenye product ni 10,000 na watu wanaweza fika bei ya hiyo 10,000, then you be the price there. Tuko pamoja. So I'm not saying anyone is the price here. I'm just saying, hey, value yourself. Place a value on yourself. Take time, work on yourself. The best thing you have as a man is time. This is something that somebody told me many years ago and I thought they were killing me. But today I see the sense of what he said. The best gift you have as a man is time. Give yourself time. Give yourself time to grow. Give yourself time to make mistakes. Give yourself time to mature. Give yourself time to stack up. Give yourself time to grow emotionally, spiritually, physically, financially, mentally. Give yourself time. And once you've grown, then you will see which market you fit in. Then you can place yourself in that market. Then everything else will be, to you. Tuehamwe. Yeah. That is 23 minutes of my time that I've given to you. I hope this video makes sense. Remember to like, comment, subscribe to this channel. Don't just be here shacking up. Kazi ni kukaa hapa tu kuwatch video. Subscribe, goddammit. Give me something to, grow myself as well. Sina kupatia content. Nini wewe. So, subscribe. Share this video if it makes sense to you. Share it with somebody else. And that's all I can have to say today. Tuonane in the next video. I'm out.